Let's talk about box color. Why does your hairstylist not want you to use box color? And there are a few reasons. First of all, what is box color? Box color is a color that you buy yourself from the store. It has the color, the developer, usually like a conditioner. There are a couple of reasons why it's not the best for you. Not saying that it's terrible all the time. If you ever want to change the color, if you are ever sick of doing it yourself, or if you just don't love it anymore, I'm always available to take over and bring you over to the professional color side. Box color is not your friend. And this is not to judge or shame anyone who does use box color, but you can run into problems, which I will explain. So what you need to know about box color and gray coverage is that once you do your roots and your roots grow out, that color doesn't go away, okay? So let's say that our friend here has been doing box color on her grays for a year, and she does it every 2 months, okay? So that's 6 times that she has colored her grays, okay? And every time she colors her grays and they grow out, that color doesn't just disappear. It's actually growing out, so now what used to be her roots is now her midshaft, all the way down to her ends as it grows out, right? That's why our ends are usually the most damaged, because they've been around the longest and they've gotten the most abuse from us, right? Usually when you do your own roots, it's really hard to be precise, especially when you're doing them in your bathroom on your own, okay? We've all been there. It's really hard not to overlap. Let's say she's done that and she's overlapped every single time. Now all of this has been overlapped 2 or 3 times. Okay, and these roots right here are what we call virgin hair. So virgin hair hasn't been touched by color, lightener, anything. And so this virgin hair is going to react a lot differently to color than all of this that's been overlapped 2-3 times. So what you're going to see is your roots are going to be a little bit lighter than the rest of your hair, especially the ends are going to be super intense and probably really, really dark, and the top is not going to match. And that is one of the most frustrating things that I can think of when it comes to grays. So what might happen next is you might go back to the store, do it again, and then that's more of your time wasted. Now let's talk about going and getting that box color, right? We go to the store, we look at the swatch that's on the side of the box, and it says if your hair is dark, it's gonna come out like this. If your hair is medium, it's gonna come out like that. If your hair is light, it's gonna come out like that. Now what you need to remember is that those swatches are probably on virgin hair, not hair that's been colored 2 or 3 times. When we look at that box of color, we have to remember that it's not formulated specifically for you and your specific situation with your hair. I would much rather you go to a hairstylist who can actually look at your hair and formulate specifically for you, instead of you grabbing a box off a shelf and you don't know really what it's gonna do. Your color is gonna be way better. And we can still make it affordable for you. And you don't have to do it yourself in your bathroom anymore. I wanna talk about going lighter after box color. So let's say that you're done with box color, you're never gonna do it again, but you have all this box color down here and you wanna go light. You want highlights, you want balayage, but all of this has box color in it. So what do? Are you stuck? No, you have options. So what we will ask you in the consultation is, what kind of box color did you use? Did you use henna? Did you use something with metallic salts, something that says dimensional? Some of those like keywords, that may mean a few things. It might entail a couple more steps or some precautions that we need to take to make sure that your hair is actually healthy at the end of the service. So with metallic salts in some box colors, the minute that we put lightener on that, the actual foil will get hot. There will be liquid inside of the foil, and when we open up the foil, you will see smoke or steam, okay? Those are scary things. They are scary, okay? And it's because it's a chemical reaction that's happening between the lightener and the box color. So if we ask you in the consultation what type of box color you used, that is a very, very important question, and we're asking for a reason. We will do a pre-treatment and try to do everything that we can so that we can move on with the service. Now, let's say you didn't tell us and we see the smoke and we see the water. We feel that those foils are hot. What we're gonna do is immediately wash it out and regroup and reformulate. We're doing that so your hair doesn't actually break. There is a chemical reaction happening in the hair. And so sometimes we do have to account for that. If you don't tell us that you use box color and we just go in and we paint and we're just balayaging away and we're just highlighting away and like thinking that everything's hunky-dory, what will happen is, let's say you use black for a while and you stopped. So all that black is now living down here in the hair, in the ends. Then you switch to brown for a while and then you didn't do anything. So this is all virgin, right? Okay, let's just use that as an example. So down here where you use the black, when I open up the foil, I'll see red. Then where you use brown, I will see orange. And then up here where it's virgin, I'll probably see like a yellow orange or a yellow, okay? And that's because those are the pigments that are exposed once I do the lightener. So when we say that lightener tells us the story, it really does. It's in your best interest during the consultation to give us a full hair history, even if you think that was 10 years ago or that was 5 years ago. It may still be in your ends, depending on how long it's been and how much you've cut off. Just keep that in mind for the next time that you are in your hairstylist chair and they ask you about box color, if you've ever used it. No matter how long ago it was, just give us a full hair history so that we know what to do for you, because we are gonna formulate specifically for your situation. Now, just because you used box color in the past, I don't want you to think that you don't have options. You definitely have options. You just have to take more precautions and we have to be a little bit more gentle with your hair. I'm cautious, so I would like to be careful and make sure that we don't have any surprises. Now, sometimes no matter what we do, the hair just has to be cut off because it's too damaged. Now, just keep that in mind, because sometimes people will think, oh, well, I'll just do it myself. I don't want to pay somebody else to do it when I can do it myself. But as soon as you want to change it or fix it, then you're looking at a color correction, which is going to be a lot more time and a lot more money. So I hope this video cleared up some of the box color conversation that we as hairstylists have with you in the chair. If you have any further questions, please put them down in the comments. Please like, subscribe, and share. And please let me know if there are any other topics that you'd like me to cover on this channel. I'm really excited to connect with you, answer some questions, make some things a little bit more clear. I hope that this video has been of value to you and that you've learned something. Let me know about your box color experiences. I would love to know what you've gone through with box color, if you have loved it or if you have had issues with it. Thanks and have an amazing day. Say bye.